Nigeria is designed in such a way that the right people with the right senses, the right people with the right merits, do not find their way into positions of decision making, decisions that will write the very essence and destination of Nigeria. I was listening to Dele Farotimi on Channels Television, and I'm like, if we have people like this, why is Nigeria crumbling? What makes the system possible that people like Dele Farotimi are not in a place of decision making in Nigeria? I was listening to his the part where he explained the system and functionality of the beavers, and in his own words, I was touched and I felt like making this video. He said the beavers worked perfectly, and I concur with that succinctly. It couldn't have been better put. He said the beaver system worked perfectly except INEC. Oh, that was beautiful. That according to our guys on this our regular panel, said that one off me. So that really touched me, and that's true. The beaver system was designed to withstand the peculiarity of the Nigerian system. The Electoral Act of 2022 and the beaver system were all designed, but because INEC had already predetermined that whichever way the system goes, Tinubu must emerge a winner. And because they didn't have time to study the system, the beaver system, they did a poorly job. This was by far the most poorly rigged election. Even children of primary school will not rig this election the way INEC did it. So it became very obvious that this thing is rigged. Now, the system is very simple. You go to the polling unit, you are captured after ascertaining that you are your card is you go to the polling unit. Okay, let me see what happened in my polling unit. I go to the polling unit, and exactly what he said. In fact, everything was determined to be rigged from beginning. They tell you that in my polling unit, the names of A to J were printed. Then they ask you to go and check your name. When you go there to check, you start asking, where is K? They said they've not printed that one. Meanwhile, it's there. There was nothing wrong with the beavers. All the names were there, but they printed A to J and said K to L cannot be found. But they underestimated the resolve with which people wanted to vote. And people came out. And so when they knew that couldn't work, they brought back the remaining names. The idea was to discourage people to leave, those who couldn't find their names, to go back home and say, I don't see my name, therefore I not fit vote. So when that didn't work, plan B. Now, it was as simple as you go to the polling unit, you find your name, you go to the beavers machine, and the beavers machine had three purposes. It either captures your fingerprint. If that doesn't work, it captures your face. If that doesn't work, it captures your QR code on your voter's card. Either way, you cannot escape being accredited. But what INEC is trying to do is to reduce the beavers machine as if its singular purpose was just to accredit. After that, that's all. What INEC is trying to do is to reduce the significance of what was uploaded on the IREV, such that the IREV is just there for social media purposes. Just go and check. If you are able to see your polling unit, fine. If you don't see your polling unit, fine. But they never knew that the IREV, the whole idea of the 2022 Electoral Act is to ensure Nigerians of transparency. And according to how the IREV system, the beaver system was explained to Nigeria, it encouraged trust in Nigerians, and people believe that for the first time, INEC and the electoral system was going to get it right. And people came out. People thronged out this time more than they ever did before. So like I said, it's simple. Go to the polling unit, you get captured, you are accredited, you are given a voter's card, you go to vote, you dump it inside the boxes, and after everybody is done, everything is brought out, sorted out for which parties, and then it is counted. When it is counted, it is entered in form EC, whatever, and then the polling unit agent, they sign. Then the presiding officer captures that form from EC8 or whatever, captures it, and then uploads to the IREV, so that in the case of moving these materials from there to this, let's say they snatch it or they killed it or they drown in water or fire, cut the form, there is a reference point. There is a place to which you can go and reference that, okay, this. So in other words, the IREV, it's like the safety bank, it's like the storage bank, it's like the police, it's everything. It's everything. So what the INEC councils are trying to do in the tribunal, trying to make insignificant the whole process of uploading to the IREV, is wrong. It clearly shows that from the onset, they never intended to be transparent. They were already used to the manual. Do you know that even before now, the original system of the beavers was to even impute numbers? To even impute numbers, so that before you even get to collation, the system had already collated everything for you. But because Nigerians don't want to leave corruption, they insisted that that should not be included in the beavers, so that they will have space to manipulate. So I want to say thank you, Mr. Dele Farotimi. I know you don't know me, or probably you must have seen me on social media, but the truth is that I admire your level. I first of all admire your eloquence, and admire your intellect beyond the grammar. Your thinking is more or less, and I just small my brain take pass your own, but you try sha. Alana Joko. You understand me? But the truth is, this country must move forward. They said, where evil persists and the righteous don't speak, then the righteous is also complicit. So Nigeria must be better. This must be the end where corruption and impunity ends. Otherwise, make this country scatter. Abba, with a fear. We go there. Please follow this page and share this post now.